a lot of drama, the potential Harper trade. Maybe it wakes them up. I have no idea. But there are a lot of people. There are a lot of national baseball insiders who thought Bryce Harper was done in Washington, D.C. 24 hours ago, more than likely, I think Buster Olney was going to bet the farm that he was going to be traded. Now, there are a lot of people who thought that he was going to be dealt. So something happened. I don't know if they didn't get the deal they wanted. They were listening to deals. I didn't see any structure of a potential deal. I think there were a lot of teams that went, hey, what would it take? Give us an idea. But I don't think there was a framework of a trade in place for Bryce Harper. Now, maybe Harper starts to play up to the MVP level we've seen in the past. So it'll be an interesting run here. Bryce Harper's fate, the team's future, could be determined over the next couple of months in the nation's capital. But if you're looking at it yesterday, do you want to be known as the guy who traded the franchise player? And that's the general manager for the Nationals, Mike Rizzo. Here is Bryce Harper talking about his relationship with his GM.
Going into it, Rizzo made it known that I was going to stay here and I was going to be here. Me and Rizzo have a great relationship, and Rizzo is one of the best GMs in all of baseball, and I think he would be straightforward with me if I was, on the block or anything like that. You always wondered, but I think that's just the business side of the game. It's part of the game, and other teams are trying to get better, and Rizzo reassured me, earlier yesterday that I wasn't going anywhere. So I was very happy about that, and God, I'm still inside this clubhouse.
All right. He wants to test free agency. But if you're looking at this trade and what it means now, Mike Rizzo's betting that he can bring Bryce Harper back. If Harper doesn't come back, he rolled the dice. And that'd be a huge, huge loss there. It's a big risk here. Unless he has some intel that says, hey, don't worry about it. He wants to stay here. It's still a young team. He's still going to get his money. There are going to be a lot of teams that are going to be interested. They're going to love to drive up the price on the Nationals here. But Bryce Harper is staying, at least for the time being, and they scored 25 on the Mets last night.
If you're Mike Rizzo, the GM, this is a big dice roll, isn't it? If let's say you don't make the playoffs and don't get Bryce Harper back.
Yeah. His career's at stake, too, it feels like. It's not just, you got the franchise there. If you don't have Bryce Harper and you don't get anything, you get a draft pick for losing Bryce Harper. That's huge. Instead of, what can we get for him? Unless because I can't imagine Scott Boras is going to say to the Nationals, hey, don't worry about it. Now, I think he's got a couple other clients. The Nationals have always been user-friendly with Scott Boras. It always felt like, hey, was Jason Worth one of Boras's guys and Strasburg one of his guys? It feels like it's one of those package deals hey, take care of these guys. I'll make sure that I help you with Bryce Harper, whether this was said or not. But you could only imagine. The Nationals always feel like, hey, Scott Boras has a client. Would you guys bid on him? Okay, we will. Yeah, Paul.
I was listening to some sports radio yesterday, and I wish I could remember who it was. They said, maybe that Bryce Harper is not that kind of guy. Maybe he'll go and give a hometown discount or go to the place he wants for lower money. If he was that kind of guy, why would you hire Scott Boras as your agent?
No, that's not happening.
That doesn't make sense, those two things.
No, that's not happening.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.